Durante más de 3 décadas, la Maestra Suprema Ching Hai ha iluminado nuestro mundo con sus enseñanzas divinas. Una maestra totalmente iluminada, ella imparte el método Kuan Yin de meditación a aquellos que desean descubrir inmediatamente la naturaleza de Dios interna y alcanzar en una vida la liberación eterna del ciclo de la transmigración. El método Kuan Yin ha sido practicado por todos los maestros iluminados, tales como Buda, Confucio, Gurú Nanak, Jesucristo, Lao Tse, el Señor Krishna, el Señor Mahavira, el profeta Mahoma, la paz sea con él, y muchos más. Ella enfatiza que si siempre recordamos a Dios, ofrecemos servicio desinteresado a otros y seguimos las leyes del universo, alcanzaremos nuestro potencial más elevado como humanos y comprenderemos verdaderamente nuestro propósito en la Tierra. La Maestra Suprema Ching Hai es un extraordinario ejemplo viviente de compasión, enviando frecuentemente asistencia material y financiera, además de amor a los refugiados, a los desamparados, a las víctimas de desastres naturales y a otros que necesitan ayuda. La Maestra Suprema Ching Hai está profundamente agradecida con el amado Dios por toda la ayuda financiera, consuelo y apoyo para los afligidos y necesitados o cualquier buena causa a través de los años, como una humilde receptora para su compasión y amor hacia sus preciados hijos. La Maestra Suprema Ching Hai respetuosamente agradece a todos los individuos especiales, organizaciones, líderes y gobiernos por todo su apoyo genuino, amoroso y regular. Que el cielo los bendiga por siempre. Nosotros, los miembros de la Asociación Internacional Maestra Suprema Ching Hai, también agradecemos sinceramente por su expresiva bondad, deseándoles lo mejor. La Maestra Suprema Ching Hai recibe apoyo y amor de numerosas organizaciones, medios de comunicación, gobiernos y personas individuales, así como muchos galardones de su parte, como por ejemplo el Premio Guzzi de la Paz 2006, considerado el Premio Nobel de la Paz de Oriente, el Premio al Liderazgo Mundial Espiritual en 1994, el Premio Mahavir en el 2008, la proclamación de los días 22 de febrero y 25 de octubre como Día de la Maestra Suprema Ching Hai, nombrada Ciudadana Honoraria de los Estados Unidos, etc. Y ha sido honrada a través de los años con otros numerosos premios y galardones por sus excepcionales obras filantrópicas y humanitarias. Nos disculpamos por no poder mostrar otros muchos premios y honores por falta de espacio y tiempo. La Maestra Suprema Ching Hai respetuosamente agradece a todos los individuos especiales, organizaciones, líderes y gobiernos por todo su apoyo genuino, amoroso y regular. Que el cielo los bendiga por siempre. Nosotros, los miembros de la Asociación Internacional Maestra Suprema Ching Hai, también agradecemos sinceramente por su expresiva bondad, deseándoles lo mejor. Como verdadera voz para nuestros preciosos amigos animales, la Maestra Suprema Ching Hai promueve la pacífica y amorosa dieta a base de productos vegetales y prevé, con el despertar de la humanidad hacia lo sagrado de todas las vidas, un tranquilo y glorioso mundo completamente vegano donde los animales y las personas vivan en dichosa armonía. Sus iniciativas para difundir la tendencia vegana son diversas y entre ellas se incluyen la distribución del volante de vida alternativa, los restaurantes veganos internacionales Loving Hut, empresas de productos de alimentación veganos, productos de piel vegana, Supreme Master Television, además de hablar regularmente con influyentes líderes de gobierno y medios de comunicación y participar en conferencias televisadas sobre el cambio climático, etc. Tanto si somos conscientes de ello como si no, sus esfuerzos han tenido una enorme influencia sobre la conciencia mundial del estilo de vida respetuoso con los animales y de cómo esta manera benevolente puede traer paz duradera entre las naciones, a la vez que salvamos nuestro planeta del cambio climático y de los desastres. A lo largo de los años, la Maestra Suprema Ching Hai ha viajado por todo el mundo, desde las Américas hasta África, desde Europa hasta Oceanía, y ha ofrecido cientos de discursos al público y a sus discípulos sobre muchos temas espirituales. Hoy tenemos la bendición de presentar una de estas inspiradoras conferencias titulada El Sutra Surangama, 25 medios para la iluminación, sesión 1, parte 1 de 5, en Entre Maestra y Discípulos, impartida en inglés y en chino el 4 de abril del 2019 en Taiwán, también llamada Formosa.
Ê, 过年有拿到红包了？有啊！哎呦，太好了！过年红包没有？没有 ？No。OK， 弥补。我没有，我帐篷什么都没有。I don't have anything. My cave very little thing. I don't have envelope. 啊。去。The other nuns, monk already, New Year already have. This did not have. Doesn't matter New Year or not. We can always offer to the monks, yeah? I offer all the time when I see them, not just here. I don't have. Tổ bảo vô. Okay. There, thank you. Công nhận. 没有多少，不过谁帮助？đem về cho mấy ni sư khác. She already has, but I say I have one left extra, so for her to maybe some other nuns or monks need in Vietnam. Vietnam can always use, yeah. Monks and nuns anywhere can always use some money, okay? Even if they don't use it for themselves, they can always offer to other monks and nuns. They more poor, yeah? You okay? Good. Thank you so much. Wow, a lot of people. That's good. That means you like to practice. The hair is a trouble. I want to cut my hair, shave it like them. Convenient, but cannot. At the moment, cannot. Oh, also this for you. Drink, okay? Beer, cola, juice, all none together, okay? 这个种厨房的，他们偶尔给我1个、2个，懂不懂？然后我就省下来，我不喝，我喝水而已。因为有时候要给工人啊，他们进来帮我修理，就给他们。不然的话，就今天有和尚给他们吧。I give it from my kitchen, and they bring me sometime 1 or 2. You know, I don't drink. I save it one side. And today, so I have a lot. Okay? Wow. Mucho. And some little snacks, okay? And some noodle. You get hungry. You get hungry. Noodle. Eat the noodle. Put in the bowl. Hot water. Okay? In case. Oh my God. I don't have any. 明天 Okay? Tomorrow. Hey, together in case. 台湾很会照顾，台湾的和尚很会照顾。万一晚上不吃，饿了一点，肚子不舒服，痛饿太多会痛，因为那个胃酸出来会痛，那就来泡一泡。也如果不想吃那个面，认为太多。万一晚上不吃，懂不懂？然后饿的就可以泡一泡，喝一喝 ，OK， 给那个肚子那个酸呢融化掉 ，OK， 就这样子了这是我自己本人有一些，本人厨房有时候给，然后我省下来本人有一些，因为对不起，不是不尊重，我狗喜欢那些点心那些。我不能给很多，偶尔给1次而已，偶尔给他们1次，这些没有动过这个没动过性的才供养 ，OK。万一晚上我是下午不想吃了然后就喝一喝保护肚子了。我们不是不受戒，就是有时候肚子的胃酸太多了，有时候老了，年轻的不一样，老了他不适应，肚子酸痛就会消在里面会小不舒服，要保养身体才能修行。佛菩萨会原谅的，没事。我们修行观音法，多打坐一点就洗掉，没事。我们没做什么坏的 ，OK 哈 ，Yeah， 因为当和尚不容易因为你们都在外面跑来跑去赚钱就没有想到当和尚不一样 ，OK， 不能赚钱了，懂不懂？然后有时候不好意思就问人家。肚子痛又不能去厨房说，我要喝东西，要吃东西。我们是不禁止了，就怕他们害羞不去，所以身边我有一些的在供养没有多少了就是我山东没有很多，有什么都带来了，OK， 多谢收容，谢谢。一点点，万一需要的时候放在一个地方，大家和尚都知道需要就来拿一拿。随时都那个机都有热水嘛，是吗？是。你们都知道哪里有热水吗？如果不知道，就叫他们一起去看，好吗？然后热水泡一泡不然的话，喜欢喝热水也是来那边喝热水。有时候不舒服，不想喝冷水嘛 ，OK。我们不是要求，不是刁难了，就是身体嘛，他有时候不听话 ，OK， 那就不要那么严格 ，OK。修行要紧，多打坐，多布施法了，多想那个天上佛上就要紧，不是说吃一点东西就那么很了不起的事情OK， 我们老身体不一样，像我知道我老了不一样，身体他有时候或是业障我不知道了。如果我一个人 没有做什么没人的，好久没有出去看什么重修之人的话，就没有那样这么复杂的，奇怪的，都是奇怪的，怪病啊！你说什么？业障干净，你怎么知道？哦，
我有经验，
有经验了啊，看到多人就这样了，
对，
会被影响，是吧？
是，
所以一个人修行，一个人这样躲起来修行是最有福报的一个人。Yeah，OK， 梁延庆来了，我这样做大家看得到。Okay, I read to you about why we practice Kuan Yin method. Okay? Yeah? Yes. D'accord? We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who have taken time to record the Buddha's teaching after the master's nirvana, and also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. And we have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present, and future. May their merit be immense. May they be liberated forever. Thank you. According to Buddhism and the believer and the tradition, when you read Sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the Sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the Sutra also with silk or, beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular. Yeah, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the Sutra, they will get benefit. Yes. Ananda. I just cut the upper, okay? That is upper one is no need to read to you today. Maybe another day is also very complicated. This is more like a more intellectual argument. Yeah? Okay. So now, Ananda and the great assembly gained wisdom and awareness that was perfectly penetrating and free of doubt and delusion. All at the same time. The Buddha has told them something before that, before this sentence. Therefore, they feel satisfied and enlightened, more enlightened. So, all at the same time, they place their palms together, bow at the Buddha's feet, and he said to the Buddha, "Today, our bodies and minds are illumined, and we are happily free from obstruction. Just today, just part of it, not all obstruction. We have understood the meaning of the ending of the six and the one. Still, we have not yet gone through to fundamental, perfect penetration. World Honored One, we who have floated and floundered our way through eon after eon, homeless and orphaned, had no idea. We never imagined that we could meet with the Buddha in such a close relationship. We are like lost infants who have suddenly found their compassionate mother. Because of this, we accomplish the way in this assembly, yet the secret words which we received are the same as our basic enlightenment. And so it is the same as if we hadn't even heard them. What he means by that, okay. The secret words. Probably the Buddha at that time gave them the 5 holy names, yeah? So it's called the secret words. For us it's secret, so we cannot tell other people, huh? All right. Now, probably that day the Buddha finally gave them this secret mantra, yeah, and teach them the Guanyin method. But because at that time these monks were already under Buddha for a while, and they have somehow benefited from the Buddha's light and enlightenment. Therefore, even when the Buddha gave them the 5 secret words and initiation, they did not feel much different. That's why they say it's the same as if we have been already, feeling or seeing all this time, basic enlightenment. Therefore, it's like as we have not heard them complaining. We only wish the greatly compassionate one, meaning the Buddha, will bestow upon us the profound secret as the third come one's final instruction. They want more enlightening explanation from the Buddha. After saying this, he prostrated himself, Ananda, withdrew and held himself ready for the secret opportunity as he awaited the Buddha's hidden transmission. He still thinks Buddha still hides something. He's asking for more. Yes. So then the world-honored one told all those in the assembly who were great bodhisattvas and great arhats, their outflows extinguished, mean they have no more this all kind of desire or nonsense thinking or anything that is make themselves lowly or obstructed themselves to the great way. I mean, they're already purified, yeah, to the absolute. They are arhat, they are bodhisattva, saint, great saint already. That means when they say no outflow, meaning nothing. They all concentrate inside now. They're within themselves. They are not distracted by outer alluring worldly scenery around them or anybody at all. Nothing can pull them outward anymore. So that means no more outflows, no more fault, no more sin, no more karma, no more thinking of anything that is not in the proper spiritual dimension. Yeah? So no outflows, that's what it means. It's difficult to translate. Of course they translate it like that, but that's what I understood. So then the world-honored one, I mean the Buddha, you know already, right? World-honored one, mean Buddha, yes. Mean the whole world should honor him, not that they do, not that they did, just that they should. Meaning that he's the world most honorable being at that time, and no one else surpassing. Okay, just like world-class teacher, Buddha. Now, then the world-honored one told all those in the assembly who were great bodhisattvas, means saints, yeah, and arhats. Arhat is a little lower than bodhisattva, okay? Just one step lower, like 4 level and then 5th level, okay? Their outflows extinguished. He said thus, all of you bodhisattvas and arhats who are born from within my Dharma and have attained the stage beyond learning, I now ask you, the Buddha asked, when you first brought forth your resolve and became enlightened to the 18 realms, which one of these brought perfect penetration? Through which expedient did you enter samadhi? Okay, the Buddha had taught them different methods, or maybe they have just been enlightened by themselves through their own good karmic spiritually from the past life, or through to their sharp faculty in that lifetime, or because the Buddha's blessing. So each one of the monks at that time, Buddha did not teach them immediately the ultimate method. Buddha did not teach them the Kuan method until that day, I guess. Maybe that's why he's explaining to them why you have to practice this one now, the Kuan method, that day. That's why it come about here now, okay? So the Buddha asked them, the assembly of the monkhood, who always has been following him a long time, or years or months, which method has brought you enlightenment, to begin with. So one by one, they will tell the Buddha now, okay? Yes. Not all Kuan Yin method, okay? Actually, when the Buddha was alive, he taught quite few methods, okay? And when Patanjali, one of the great Indian master, also taught his disciples quite different methods, okay? Or a lot of them, a lot of them. But we don't need all that. It's too confusing for you, and it's not so guaranteed. It's not so easy for busy life like today. And also because nowadays we are very, very much contaminated by so many things and so distracted. Therefore, Kuan Yin method is easier for all of you. And at that time, even at that time, the Buddha will say the same. Okay? Now I will read on and you will know what I'm saying. The Kuan Yin method I mentioned sometimes before already, like in Lotus Sutra, Buddha also say that. And other sutra also. And I say also in other religious sutra, they also mention here and there. I just say quickly when I go lecture. Yeah. But this is a more detail. Okay? One by one. I could tell you what the Buddha already said that. Okay? So I'm going just to read it to you. It's more authoritative from the Buddha. The Buddha, he took 250 plus precepts. He don't tell lie. Okay? It's written black and white. He would not teach you for what? He went out and begged for 1 meal per day. What does he want from you or anybody at that time? So what the Buddha said should be true. Okay, huh? Yeah. All right. Now, one of the bhikkhu, meaning one of the high monk. Bhikkhu is a monk. Bhikkhuni is a nun. Understand that? Bhikkhu is the name, Sanskrit name for fully precepted monk. 200多戒律，250哈，对，250, more or less, maybe some extra or some less, because later on the Buddha said to Ananda, after his nirvana, some monks could relieve some of the small precepts. For example, you don't take a bath more than once every 2 weeks. Well, Buddha said for such a precept you can overlook, because in some area too hot, but also a lot of water is okay. The reason that precept was there when Buddha was there, because they assembled together and so many monks, and at that time we don't have tap. You complain about water here, but you should know if you live with the Buddha at that time, you probably can drink only every 2-3 days. You can take a bath only every 2 weeks. Too many, and they don't have enough facility. So, of course, bath once every 2 weeks is okay. The Buddha don't know. He didn't even have to give me that precept. I don't have time to take a bath so often. You understand? If it's too bad, I just wipe, okay? Wipe myself, change clothes. For example, like that, yeah? Okay. Or maybe eat once a day only before noon, yes? But the Buddha said can relax. If you have to travel and you don't have the food on time, then you may take a food after that. For example, like that. Because if every monk go out begging all day instead of one time a day, how do they have time to listen to the Buddha teaching? How do they have time to meditate? You understand that? Okay, at that time it's different. The Buddha knew that. So he said after his nirvana, some precept can be relaxed. It's like that. Okay, huh? But I'm not going to go further on precepts since you're no monks. And these reverends, they know already. Huh? Okay. If you're not monks and nuns, you're not allowed to see the precepts. Actually, you should not know about it. Okay? Maybe you know and then you don't keep it. It's bad for you. Your conscience already know it and you don't keep, you feel bad. Maybe you look down upon it, just say, wow, what nonsense. Yeah? And then you have bad karma. You understand? That is why only when you determine to leave home, leave the world in order to be a monk and nun, then maybe you're worth it to know about it. Then at that time your mind is somehow already fixed on this idea, and then you will just long to know the precept, how to be a monk. You will not think negative or anything. All right, so one of the bhikkhu, the monk, said to the Buddha, he and the other 5 bhikkhus arose from his seat, bowed at the Buddha's feet, and said to the Buddha. When 5 of them practiced the same method, I guess, so all 5 of them rose up first and told the Buddha what kind of method they did practice first, to get some enlightenment. So this bhikkhu name is Kaundinya. It don't matter, okay? Kaundinya. The Sanskrit name, when it's translated into English, is already not very correct. And my accent make it worse. So it doesn't matter. One of 5 bhikshus, and the first one, probably the leader of the group, with others of the 5 bhikshus, arose from his seat. I told something in between, instead of just read it on. Oh, you want me to read it on? Just, no, the Buddha says something and then Ananda answered, you want that? No, I have to explain sometime. Maybe I don't have to, but I just do. Maybe you know everything already, right? I love it. You love it? Yes. You love my calendar, right? The calendar. Okay, here come your calendar, yeah. And extra, yeah. So they rose. Kaundinya rose from his seat with the other 5 bhikkhu, bow at the Buddha's feet. A tradition in India, okay? When you want to pay respect or when you want to talk, you first stand up. Or if you already stand up, you bow to the teacher's feet, yeah, your master's feet, and with respect, yeah? And then you talk. Or when you come first, when you first see the Buddha, you come in his house, for example, see the Buddha, you bow to him as the feet. Yeah, touch the feet of the Buddha, put on your forehead, like that. It's Indian tradition, to pay utmost respect. Okay, that's all right. So now, and he said to the Buddha, when I was in the deer park, the deer park is when the Buddha also stayed there some time before, and preach some Dharma, some teaching there, okay? And they were there, the 5 monks were there. When I was in the deer park and the pheasant garden, these are all in, India or Nepal, huh? Not here. I observed the thirst come one immediately after his accomplishment of the way, meaning when the Buddha first came out of the enlightenment, the first ever time, after practicing for 6 years, and then after sitting under the Bodhi tree, no eat, no drink for 40 plus days, and he became enlightened. Then he arose out of the Bodhi tree and he wandered around. Maybe he went to Deer Park and Pheasant Garden. And that's where he met these 5, the first 5. Actually, the story of these 5 bhikkhu, I probably told you before already. So I don't want to mention here, okay? They are the first one who get the Buddha's enlightening talk, yeah? When the Buddha preached the 4 Noble Truths, yeah. Anyway, okay, we have to cut some, otherwise my calendar become 2-3 years comprised together. not just to the end of this year, but at the end of many other years, 2020, 2021, 22, 23. And if I haven't told you about these first bhikkhus under the Buddha's teaching, then I will probably remember it, or you remind me, then I will tell you in another time, okay? It's not much to us right now. It's not very important. So it's just that important that they were the first one and they the first rise up and told the Buddha which method they were practicing, okay? So they say that the third come one immediately after his enlightenment, accomplishment of the way, meaning he just got the complete enlightenment that day, or maybe just a few days ago. And then upon hearing the Buddha's voice, I understood the Four Noble Truths. You know? What is the Four Noble Truths? Anybody know? Except the monks. I told already. Didn't listen. Forgot. What is the Four Noble Truths? What's the first Noble Truth? Yeah, all of you have it. I don't even need to tell you. We all have. What is? First one? I give you my cup.
The Dharma?
Oh, no. That's not the Four Noble Truths. That's the only truth. Okay. Birth, old age, sickness. Yeah? Death. Okay. That's the four truths that nobody can escape. Okay? Right. Remember now? Yes. I keep my cup. Thank you. I how. It's good that I didn't lose my cup. I like my cup. I'm very attached to my cup. The yellow, it look good. Okay, thank you for trying to reserve the cup for me. Very good of you. So, when this bhikshu, Kaudinya, heard the Buddha's voice, he understood the Four Noble Truths. The Buddha asked us, bhikshus, to speak. I was the first to understand. And the third come one certified me and named me as Nata. His wonderful sound was both secret and all-pervasive. It was through sound that I became an arhat. Okay, so when the Buddha talked, he was the first one who understood. When the Buddha first preached the Four Noble Truths to these first 5 people, first disciples, he understood immediately. So he thinks it's because of the sound of the Buddha voice that make him enlightened. Not because of the sound. It is the Buddha sound. It's different. Yeah? A complete, all-pervasive Buddha sound. His sound, that's why he said, his sound is not a normal sound like me talking to you. You need a microphone. And you don't even understand. Many times I keep asking you, what did I just say? Something about the Qing dynasty. Huh? Yeah. Or the world when you were not born, something, history. Okay. That's why I told you, don't listen to gossip. Because even you stand here, sit here right in front of me, I use microphone. And even you understand English, you also did not hear nothing. I don't know where are your mind, but you did not. Not all of you understood. I don't know, what are you listening? What are you listening? Ah. Listen to you, Master. Yeah, that's what you say. And you did not listen to me. I don't know, you're thinking of boyfriend in Africa. New boyfriend. Or maybe would be, will be boyfriend, future boyfriend. Future wife, I don't know. Because I asked you today also, you did not answer correctly. I wonder. That's why I said to you, don't listen to people talk, especially negative things about other people. Even if you hear it, even with your own ears, or see with your own eyes, things are not the way it look like, or seems like, yeah? It could be wrong. You could be wrong. Some criminals, so-called criminals, went to prison for nothing because the witness say that it's him. But it wasn't him. Maybe look alike. Maybe the witness see it wrong. Maybe he thinks wrong. Maybe at that time he was drunk and seen double. Who knows? Okay? So some prisoner went there, I would say wrongly accused, and even died. Have death penalty. That's why some countries, they abolish completely death penalty to avoid this unfortunate, event, unfortunate things happen to innocent people. So he said because of the sound that he became arhat. But you have to listen well. Listen, yeah? Listen well. He said that the Buddha sound, his wonderful sound, the voice, was both secret and all-pervasive. It was through sound, but this is different sound. You see that? All-pervasive and secret. How can that be? How can that be secret when the Buddha was preaching? Anybody know the cup is going? Nature in Wu Shi. At that, in the sound, no. He hear the Buddha sound. He said the Buddha was preaching, you see, because the Buddha was preaching the Four Noble Truths and he was listening. He heard it and he understood it. But it was both secret and all-pervasive. You always make me look like a wise person. You always force me to tell you the answer. Why is that? Huh? Okay. Since I have no choice, I pretend that I know. All right? And you just have to take it because you don't answer me. So you have to take whatever answer I give because that's what all I knew, okay? I guess when the Buddha was preaching, because Buddha just came out from enlightenment, with all this energy in him, conserved all these 6 years and 40 days intensive meditation. He just came out. So the whole being of him is full of blessing, Buddha power, light, and wisdom. Incredible at that time. So these 5 lucky bhikkhus, practitioner, got it all. At least as much as they can absorb at that time. So when the Buddha was preaching, he entered samadhi then. You understand what I'm saying? He still hear one side from the Buddha's worldly voice, but inside he also hear the Buddha in all 10 directions then. Because when the Buddha says something, it's not just the humans that hear, the animals hear them. The devas from heavens hear them. The ghosts, all the one hear him. It's all in the 10 directions. It reverberates all over everywhere. And only when you're in samadhi, you hear it. It's different then. But because he's in samadhi, so he can hear both half from the Buddha voice physically and the inside, the true Buddha's voice. Therefore he thinks, okay, that's what enlightenment was. I was enlightened because I hear the Buddha's voice, which is secret and all-pervasive. Secret because he heard it inside and all-pervasive, as if only the Buddha was only whispering to him. Because he see nothing at that time anymore. He hear nothing else. He don't see the other 5 bhikkhus. He don't see anyone else. He doesn't see anything. Only Buddha and him. Only the Buddha's voice. That's why he say it's secret. But then it's all over, everywhere in the 10 directions he can hear. Because he opened his ear at that time. You see, the Buddha blessing make it happen like that. Yeah? In the presence of the Buddha, many wonderful things happen. So this is what happened to him. And he thought, wow, Because the Buddha is preaching, I got enlightenment. You understand now? Take it or leave it, because you don't have other a wiser answer for me. No? Right. Moment. Or maybe I just sit on the table, huh? Yeah, sit on the table. Now I can sit like a Buddha. Oh. Thank you. Okay, so the Buddha asked us about perfect penetration, as I have been certified to it. Sound, voice, yeah? Voice, is the superior means for him. Is it? What if you don't have anybody ever talk to you? What if you stay in the jungle? Only animal or bird singing. How would you get enlightenment then? Huh? See? Okay. But the Buddha will tell you later. I'm not saying, oh my God, I forgot. I told the end of the movies. Oh, but that's just one. There are many more to come. Okay, so now another bhikkhu. Whoever stayed with the Buddha at that time are only bhikkhus. Okay, not bhikkhuni. Bhikkhuni come later. Nuns come later. When his mother, the stepmother, came and begged him for becoming a nun to follow him, that's when the nuns began. Before, Hindu don't have any nuns because it's inconvenient. They think the woman in India cannot go out without any other man or family member, understand? Otherwise they'll be looked out upon and harassed or molested. And still nowadays. Less, of course, less, yeah? Less than before, yeah. They're more liberal now. But in some remoter area, maybe such custom still prevail. And any woman go alone is a no-no in India. It's not respectful. So, at that time, whoever stay, even if I don't say it's a monk, you should know it's a monk, okay? Because here it doesn't say a monk Upanishad. It just says Upanishad. Then you should know he's one of the monks. Whoever stayed with Buddha at that time, Buddha don't have house, Buddha don't have food for you, don't have nobody cook for you there. So if you want to stay there, you have to be a monk. Meaning you go out, beg for your own food, take care of yourself. Buddha don't do any physical caring for his monks. Yeah, everyone take care of themselves. It's easier, okay? Yes. And maybe the lay people come now and then, occasionally or whenever, then they bring food to offer to Buddha also, and then they probably bring their own food or cook for them. But not the Buddha who has to take care of all that. Not like your poor master here. Okay, a lot of work because I have to take care of small things, small things. Even if the disciple builds, I have to instruct and take care, that is done well, for example. I'm not complaining, I'm just telling you, your poor master is really poor. Every little thing takes time. Don't tell me that, it's just a little job. Why master say that? A lot of little jobs, okay? A lot of little jobs, even for dogs, how they have to be comfortable, where, it's a new place, and many things are not as ready as in an old place, okay? But I'm very happy, okay? I'm not complaining anything at all. Just a lot of work. Right, so now there's another bhikkhu come up telling the Buddha what method he practiced. The first one is the voice, see? The Buddha's voice, okay. Now Upanishad arose from his seat, bowed at the Buddha's feet, and said to the Buddha, I also saw the Buddha when he first accomplished the way. Probably these are the first disciples. So they take turn to stand up and tell. First come, first talk. That's why first the Bible, and then now it's Upanishad, because he's also one of the first. Maybe not together with the five, but maybe second first, you see? So they come one by one. Upanishad say, I also saw the Buddha when he first came out of samadhi, of the perfect enlightenment accomplishment. I learned to contemplate the appearance of impurity until I grew to loathe it and came to understand that the nature of all form is unclean. Bare bones and subtle dust all returned to emptiness, and saw both emptiness and form are done away with. With this realization, I accomplished the path beyond learning. The third come one certified me and named me Upanishad. The object of form came to an end, and wonderful form was both secret and all-pervasive. Thus it was through the appearance of form that I became an arhat. The Buddha asked us about perfect penetration, as I have been certified to it. Form is the superior means. What means form? Like you are a form. He is a form. I am in the form of a human. Or any other thing here has a form, okay? Air doesn't have form. Water maybe don't have. But these or these have form, okay? And so these 5 bhikshus and this Upanishad bhikshu also have been certified by the Buddha. Certified meaning when they told him about their experience, yeah, and the Buddha said, yeah, that's that. You have been in samadhi. You are at level of arhat now. Congratulations. Buddha first came out of enlightenment. I would also like to be there. Taking in all this blessing, you understand, power, and I love, when Buddha first come out, he's so generous, understand me? Whoever come, take it, take it. And he has no worry about karma or nothing at that time from disciple. But even then later on, he has karma, because more disciples come, more karma accumulated. And even the Buddha cannot digest it immediately if it keep repeating and coming and not enough time to erase. Just like if you are very dirty, take a few showers, longer time to clean. If you just sweat a little bit, just a little soap or even no soap, you rinse it out. When it's accumulating, if you've been working all day in the hot sun, in the dirt, in cement, in the rock and all that, then of course you're more dirty. And all day, and not just a few minutes or a few 1 hour, 2 hours, different, same. The Buddha, when he first came out, no problem. By the way, I told you these 5 first bhikshu are very bad. They were taking Buddha's blood before, many former lives. You remember now, okay? So that doesn't mean they are good or angels or anything. It's still bad karma, yeah, and not very good, yeah? But the Buddha took them in, no problem. He didn't feel nothing. And another one, Upanishad, came also no problem. A few more, no problem. But in some time later on, normally Buddha don't mention much about his taking karma or anything, or no, not too much mention in the Sutra. But one time something leaked out, like because of the disciples' karma, he has no food to eat for 3 months. He has to take horse feeding, horse food. Just one sentence that we can understand now, leaking out some secret, that the Buddha also took the karma from disciples. And mostly also in the Bible, like Jesus, nobody mentioned that. Jesus also don't say take karma or anything. He said, come to me, you heavy laden. I will, uplift you, quicken you. Yeah. But then later, in 1 or 2 sentences, they say, because of disciple karma, he has to be crucified. No need to say a lot. Then we know that it's all the time, just one time. If it mentioned one time, that means all the time, often, yeah. So the Buddha, at that time, it just came out, powerful, strong, don't have disciple, just 1 or 2, or even 2 dozen 200 is a piece of cake for him. Later on, 2,000, 200,000, or maybe more. Then he crumbled, just for a little bit. And because of the disciple that he could not even stay long in the world. He's supposed to stay long, forever. But Ananda didn't answer, didn't beg him to stay, didn't say, oh, please stay. So finally, Buddha has to go. Nobody invited him to stay. Ananda was blurred and blinded by the karma of all people around him. And the Buddha's disciples' karma as well. See? It's not Ananda alone's fault. It's not his fault alone. It is a magic, web that casts on him and make him oblivious to what the Buddha meant. You see, Buddha cannot obviously say to him, Ananda, I'm going to say that I will stay forever, and then you have to invite me, okay? Buddha cannot do that. But Ananda is not enlightened enough at that time. It all has to be that way. It's not his fault, okay? Only after the Buddha Nirvana, the Sangha looked down upon him, thinking he's always been living next to the Buddha and not enlightened enough, so they kick him out. Kick him out of the great assembly. Say, you're not worthy to be in here with us. And then kick him out, and he's so sad and shame, and he went to the forest, sit one night only. He became enlightened, enough to come back. And later become one of Buddha's successor. Huh? But that was Ananda. Don't dream about it, okay? Ananda, he was an ancient Buddha also, okay? He just played his role at that time. Somebody has to play some role, okay? Not like two Buddhas sitting together, okay? Two Buddhas sit together. But don't think that you are also playing your whatever role, like Ananda, okay, huh? Please. So, when the Buddha certified, somebody said, oh, okay, that's level, you are Arhat. That's why he said that. So form is the superior means. At that time, because of the power of the Buddha blessing, so he suddenly realized that all form in this world are impermanent and made of dust only, and then it will return to dust. Yeah. Therefore, he became enlightened at that time. Maybe the Buddha taught him thus. Yeah, because the Buddha also taught this kind of method to some of the bodhisattva at that time. Yeah. No. So there's the person now, another bhikkhu, the pure youth, younger monk, adorned with fragrance. That's probably his name. Okay, sometime in India they have names like that. Yeah. Remember the Buddha name Clear Light? Yeah. It's just a translation of the name. Yeah. It's like my name, the Chinese is Qinghai, translated to pure ocean. Huh? Like that. Just like your name, maybe Rose, it's a flower. Yeah? Okay. So the pure youth, one of the pure monk, young, adorned with fragrance, his name, arose from his seat, bowed at the Buddha's feet. Tradition, I told you already, Buddha didn't want to do that. Buddha did not ask anybody to do it, but he just let it be, okay? Otherwise, everybody come up and bow and say, no need, no need. And then everybody else come, no need, no need. He would say all day, no need, please don't. Too much trouble. In my time, it's easier because I talk in the microphone and people record it and you already overheard it. Master say, don't bow to her. Don't pay obeisance, don't prostrate, nothing like that. Also, I don't need a lot of hurrah, okay? All right, now, I know you love me. That's why you forsake your comfortable home to come here cramping together. And I do know that, huh? All right, you can express yourself sometimes, but not always, okay? No need to be family, okay? If you see your mother come in from work, you clap. Or if your boss come in to work with you, you clap. Okay. But even then, I record it in recording, and we have SMT, tell people, don't need to bow to me. And still, one time, one of Vietnamese old man, comrade from Vietnam, he want to prostrate to me 3 times. He said because it's a Vietnamese tradition that when you accept by a master that you respect and believe, you must prostrate 3 times. And some also bring some gifts, tradition. But I say, no, nobody prostrate to nobody here. Don't do it. Because if you prostrate to me, I have to prostrate to you, and I'm too old now. My knees doesn't like too much trouble. So I have to tell him many times, and then he stopped. But he did not even feel very, happy about it. For him, it would have been better if he prostrate 3 times. Then his heart would feel more complete.
Fulfilled.
More fulfilled, yeah, more contented, yes. I know that, but I cannot let him. He just have to prostrate to the Buddha somewhere else, yeah? And prostrate, maybe he can do it at home, private, with privacy, in front of the photo, okay, nobody say anything. Why have to do in front of the assembly? And if I let him, then everybody want to do that. Why him? Why? And then everybody come and prostrate, and then we have no time for anything. Look, if I sit here waiting for all of you, come in front of me, prostrate 3 times. Imagine when it will finish. Yeah? And waiting as well, and dusty, and no time for Surangama Sutra, no time for eating dinner, no breakfast, no cleaning the hall, no meditation, nothing, just prostrating all day long. In queue. In queue. Understand? Yes, we have respect inside, and it's fine. I know you love me. Somehow you do, yeah? At least most of you. It doesn't matter if you don't love me. I love you. That's 100%. Okay? Just like one man who was very much in love with one girl, but she's not in love with him. The story I told already before, but it's very appropriate here. So the man, he keep following, he keep like chasing her every way, and giving her gifts and stuff like that. And the other friend feels sorry for him. Oh, she doesn't like you. Huh? She doesn't love you. She doesn't care about you. Why you waste your time? No. Our love is 100%. What are you talking about? The man said, who 100%? You mean she loved you 50? He said, no, I love her 100%. My love is enough to cover for both. Yeah, what logic. It's so cute. All right, then. So he said to the Buddha, this adorned with fragrant adorned Vishu, tell Buddha, that I heard the thirst come one, teach me to contemplate attentively all conditioned appearances. After I heard thus from the Buddha's instruction, I sat in repose in the quiet of a pure dwelling, just like you sit, in your corner at home meditation. I sit in a quiet corner of a pure dwelling. When I saw the bhikshu light sinking incense, the fragrant scent quietly enter my nostrils. I contemplated this fragrance. It did not come from the wood. It did not come from the emptiness. It did not come from the smoke. And it did not come from the fire. There was no place where it came from, and no place it went to. Because of this, my discriminating mind was dispelled, and I attained the absence of outflows. Yeah. The third come one certified me and called me adorned with fragrance, according to his experience. Yeah, defiling scent suddenly vanished, and wonderful fragrance was both secret and all-pervasive. Again, it was through the adornments of fragrance that I became an arhat. So, the fragrance awakened him. But this is different. It's not like you sit here, I put an incense next to your nose, and you became an arhat. I wish I could. Then I would buy all of the incense in the whole world and put a bunch in front of your nose. Then we are done with, and I don't have to come here. Yeah? And I will go buy incense and put on everybody knows I can outside in the world. Then we all enlightened. So, is that easy? In this time of Dharma ending age, even, all brainwashed. Okay. That is after he met the Buddha. I mean, one of the first disciples here. Buddha is still strong, yeah, young, full of power, yeah, newly enlightened. Of course, he's newly enlightened, meaning he newly reclaimed his position as a Buddha. Otherwise, he has been Buddha long before we even know what the name of the tree, or even know this word, nothing. Known long before this universe or this earth has been even formed. Eons already. So now, when Buddha talked to him, instructed him to contemplate on the conditioned appearances, just any appearance. You know, the Buddha taught him different method. At that time, and in any time, I'm telling you, most masters don't teach you immediately the Kuan Yin method. Have to first purify you, like Milarepa. His master make him work and work and work from one house to another, saying there, not good enough, make another one over there. And then over there, no good, no good. Take it, make it over there. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Also same it with many Indian master before. They teach you something else first. So like that. So the Buddha taught his bhikkhu when he first came. When he first came, he wasn't even monk, yeah? Maybe just the lay people and who want to follow him. Then they became monk later on. Because if they want to stay with the Buddha, they have to take care of themselves, you know? They cannot just rely on the Buddha to go shopping, go for shopping for them or cooking for them, yeah? Or make money, buy food for them. No, cannot, huh? Okay. So after he heard this, the Buddha tell him to concentrate, you know, in meditation and conditioned form. Conditioned form means it will be born and then it will die. Just like our life is conditioned like that. Sometimes some teacher, or maybe Buddha at that time also teach you to contemplate on the light. Yeah, one light, like the flame of the candle. Okay. When I saw the bhikkhu light sinking incense, the fragrance, you know, that's why he attained the absence of outflows, means he is purified. Yeah, good. No more mundane thoughts will come from his mind or enter his mind. Understand? No obstruction. The Buddha certified him and called him adorned with fragrance. And then any defiling scent suddenly vanished, and wonderful fragrance was both secret and all pervasive. You see, this is different type of fragrance that he smelled. He saw the bhikkhu, other bhikkhu were lighting incense. Some incense were sinking, maybe heartbroken already, and no more flame, no more burning. So some bhikkhu, some monks, take turn, probably on duty. They come and light this incense again. Sinking means no more. You see, the incense was like falling down, the ash falling, no more burning. So some bhikkhu lighting it. And then at that time, he happened to be nearby. And he saw it and then he smelled the incense. But it was both secret and all pervasive, meaning he saw it outside, he smelled it from his nose, but then he can feel the whole universe, the whole earth was filled with the fragrance. That's why it's all pervasive. Yes. And then he attained Arhat, fine. So the Buddha asked about perfect penetration. As I have been certified to it, the adornment of fragrance is the superior mean. For him, it's a superior means. Okay? For him, of course. So now this is the third superior means that already we have heard. Okay? All of them, all three group has attained Arhat, purification, Samadhi. Of course, at that time when he smelled that incense, he already entered Samadhi due to the Buddha blessing, because Buddha just instructed him to go meditate. Buddha blessing went with him, not just instruction by mouth, but the Buddha says something to you, bless you. Yeah? So he went and he entered Samadhi. But he still can smell the incense from his own nose. But yet he feel the incense is filled all over the 10 directions. That's why he feel it's secret, private, for him only, but also everywhere. Because he's already lifted up. He's already lifted up. I tell you, these things are true, you know. It's true like that. You can see outside and inside at the same time. You can be outside here and inside at the same time. And when you come down halfway, then you might still see some flashing light, you know, like sometimes when you sleep, something suddenly wake you up and the light still flashing when you're back into your body. But then it's gone, of course, yeah? This thing like that happened. And it happened to me also. Today I just told the kids my own story, you know. I see things, but it's not there. Like I see a beautiful sofa, which I imagine it should be, and then it wasn't. It wasn't that sofa. It was an ugly self sofa that I did not like. And I saw the whole Taiwan become like European. But it wasn't. I was in Taiwan. I even call everybody to ask, am I in Taiwan or am I in Europe? And they all certify me that I'm in Taiwan. Master, you are in Taiwan. And we are in Shihu now. After the third certification. I know. Okay. And then I saw the sofa, which is not the sofa. I stand in front of it and praise it. Oh, this is the sofa that you should buy. This is good. This is the sofa I wanted you to have. Wonderful, wonderful. And later I said, please buy me another sofa like that. They bought me the same old style that I already did not like. I said, Master, but you ordered us to buy the same sofa. I said, the same, the white one, the beautiful one that I praised in front of you. They said, yeah, we heard you praising the sofa, but we did not know why, because you told us you don't like the sofa before. And all the whole Sihu, none have this sofa anywhere. And none even in any catalog that we saw. Okay, so later I give up. I just accept the whatever ugly sofa that I did not like before. Because they keep moving, and then they will buy me another ugly sofa anyway. So I said, never mind. It's only for dogs and me. Fine. And then I told the kids also sometimes they buy me juice in a plastic bottle. And they give me just like that, yeah. And then before I live somewhere, there's no filter water, so I just drink the juice. Sometimes in the kitchen, they bring me some, sometimes 1 bottle, 2 bottles, and I drink it in order to use the bottle. So I save about 6 bottles. To wash my hand or to dampen the cloth sometimes to wipe something. Yeah, so I don't have to go out in the rain to get the water. So I have a 6 small bottle, small like this, 6 of them. I'll put it there next to a bucket, yeah, so that I can wash my hand or rinse the towel in it. When I don't want to go out to get water, I always have some water inside. Also very convenient, sometimes the water they cut off because I often have to repair a water pipe and stuff here. So I always have some water in case, I feel I'm very smart, And whenever I use it until only 1 bottle left or none left, then I bring them all outside, I fill in and bring it back in. And I put some in pockets, some under my arm, I just bring them all in together, 6 bottles. And one day, okay, same usual. I always put the bottle in front of, whatever empty, I put right in front of the door, behind the door. Before I open the door, you see it right in front of it. But the door has two panels, One side I fix it with the latch so that you don't have to always open. Because if you don't fix one at least, then the wind will blow boom, boom, boom. Even if you lock, it still go pluck, pluck. So I put the five bottle in front of that latched door part. The other part can always open the latch and go in and out. One part enough for me. I'm always small. No need two or both open. They make it two in case you bring furniture in, but I don't have any furniture. I have only a step and one step and two steps. You can use that as a chair. And also to step higher to fix some curtain or something. That's enough, okay? I don't have table because in the cave already have some stone structure with the high. You can use it at the table. What for have a lot of things and I have to dust all the time, I'm lazy, working too much already. And then I put the bottle there, 5 of them together. Put right next to the door, so when I come out, I will take them together. I won't forget, see? I don't have to come back in again, let the bottom come out. Whenever bottle empty, I put right there. So the door is like this, okay? This is my inside house, okay? Inside. This is the door. And when I want to open, I open like this. Got that? And this side fixed. This side open when I want to. Otherwise, I lock them together. Understand? I lock them. Those feel safe, yeah? I lock double. Double chain and another lock. So it's equal to 3 locks, okay? At night, yeah. And whenever I'm inside. When I'm outside, I don't care. Lock or not lock doesn't matter. But when I'm inside, I lock 3 times, okay? Okay, so now I put the bottle here. You see what I mean? Right next to this fixed door panel. And then whenever I get out, I just take them, put both pocket or put in a bucket and get out together. Yeah? Throw away the dirty water that I wash or something I use for mopping or anything or wiping things. And then take the clean water to the bottle to come in. That day, I put already 4 bottles together there. And I saw it, I know it. When I want to bring it out, I saw only 1 bottle. And the bucket. Nothing else there. It's funny, I just put it full there, just now. And then I went in just to answer the phone or do something. Come back out, nothing, only 1 bottle, 1 small bottle. I said, where are the other? And I feel myself, my God, you're getting too old woman, you forget everything. And I really don't have. There's nothing at the door, so that's hidden. No furniture. It's just always, you put there in front of the door, You cannot not see it. And it's a routine job. It's not like first time I forgot. No, nothing. Only 1 bottle. So I said, okay. I went back to the other area, look, nothing, nowhere, because the cave is mostly empty. It's nothing hidden anywhere that they cannot find. 4 bottles missing. I said, I must be cracking up, old, because nowhere else can find. And outside, the sink, nothing. Nowhere. Outside, inside, nowhere. So I feel very confused and sad. I took 1 bottle and bucket, go out, do it, fill 1 bottle. I said, okay, I don't need you for 1 enough. Just more trip, okay? All right. And I put the bottle in, put the bucket where it was already, and then I went back to do some work, paperwork, as usual. And then later I had to go out through the door again. I saw 4 bottles right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like army, I put 1, 2, 3, 4. I said, huh? What happened? It's right there. I could not understand it. And I have to check with, with the wise guys. And they said, what happened? Did you hide it or what's wrong with my eyes? Something wrong? They say, no, your souls had not completely come back from the high, too high. That's why you didn't see it. You see only half. I said, okay. Same with the sofa. Same with the Europeanized Taiwan. Yeah, it happened like that. Oh, why I told you this? Something, a fragrant, yeah. Just like both secretive and all pervasive. It's like that. When your soul is not completely there, not completely in the physical world, yeah, but some is still lingering there. You're not completely up, but you're not completely healed. Yeah. So it happened to me several times, more than several times. But some other time I probably didn't notice. I thought, oh, maybe I forgotten. But the bottle you cannot forget, because this is a thing I do every 2-3 days. When the water, almost like every day, I put right there. And even if I forgot, I had not put it there, then why I found them there just a few minutes later. You cannot not see it. It's an empty door, nothing there. It's a green color, so the whitish bottle will be standing out. You can't miss it. The thing is a routine also, every day. I mean, I do it ever since long time, so you cannot say, I forget or I don't see. How can I not see the 4 bottles standing there? I was really go back and forth, keep looking. I go back to that place again. Really don't have. And I went out, fill the bottle, come back in with the bucket. Also don't have it. Not there. And then I go back to the wall, I commenting this and that, some work on the computer, and then I probably got myself back together. And when I have to go out again, I saw them right there, like an army, and like 1, 2, 3, 4. Very neat and tidy. Telling you. Both secret and all pervasive. So this person, through fragrance, he thought, yeah. So he told the Buddha that the adornment, the smell, the essence of the fragrance in any way, yeah, is the superior means. All right. Next one, the 2 Dharma princes. They call them 2 Dharma princes, probably because they were princes from other country, or from smaller kingdom, or from just one of those small kingdoms somewhere. There were 2 Dharma princes, 2 princes, male. One is physician king, and the other superior physician. And 500 Brahma gods in the assembly arose from their seats, bowed at the Buddha's feet, and said to the Buddha, from beginningless kalpas until now, we have been good doctors for the world. They are physicians, they're real physicians, so they call them physician king and superior physician. Maybe they was very good, have green thumb, good healers. They call them king of physician, and physician superior is probably the name people gave it to them because they are so good doctors. So they say from beginning end is a time we have always been doctors. Maybe that's why they are good. See, whatever you've been doing in previous lifetime, and if you do it again in this lifetime, you're always better. Always better. That's why many genius musicians, since young age, or genius doctors, genius scientists, very young, 10 years something, already enter university, learning, arguing with professors, because they have been doing it before. And they still retain the memories of their expertise from a life. They know their past, yeah. In our mouths, the 2 physicians talking together with the 500 Brahma gods. I don't know why they call it in Brahma gods. Probably they attained the level of Brahma. Or maybe they're really the Brahma gods from Brahma heavens to come down. And other Bhikshu at the time can see it. The Buddha can see it, but maybe other lay people don't see. We'll see how they go. I read it a long time ago. I forgot. I just check it up quickly before I came to read to you. I mean, some days ago, because I have to read it before, see if it's okay for you. Yeah. So that I also remember how I understood it, and then I can explain it to you. So it's double work. When I read it's quicker, of course. I have no calendar with me at that time. But in front of you, the calendar just suddenly appeared, you see, by itself. You inspired me. I don't need all this explanation. I just understood. No need explanation. It's direct and simple. So these two Dharma princes from the beginningless kalpas until now, I mean there's lives and lives and lives after life, they have been medicine men. That's why they're good now. Though they bestow the title upon them, physician king and superior physician. The patients did that, and they became famous by that name. So in the assembly, they also call them like that. That's how our names, many names in the world begin, you know. That's why you say Mr. Smith. Before probably there was no name, and he's a Smith. So they just, oh, that's a Smith family. Or what's the name, what else?
Mr. Porter.
A porter, yes. For example, yeah, okay, right. So these two physicians have been bestowed good title, it's like that. And the 500 Brahma gods. That doesn't exactly mean 500. You know already, right? In India at that time, either 500 or 2,000. Yeah, or 84,000. Yeah, or 84 or 18. They just like a rough figure. When it's a lot, they say it's 500. So you hear a lot, many times in Buddhist story, 500 this, 500 that, 500 even robbers, remember? Okay, and Krishna has 500 hurt girls, you know, and Buddha have 500 concubines. He doesn't have 500 concubines. What do he do? What does he do with the 500 concubines? You cannot even manage 5 women, however tough you are. Okay? Poor prince, poor Buddha, if he really had 500. Imagine just 5, and they quarrel with each other and compete, yeah? And vie for attention, competing, quarreling. How can any man even live in such a situation? From this kind of atmosphere, I advise you, never wish to become any king. Don't, okay? Don't. Just don't. It just look good. It's not good. Or even president nowadays. That's why they don't vote a president forever. 4 years, 5 years. Understand? Very wise. Too much work, yeah? I wouldn't want to. You see, even with among practitioners, I want to be alone. Even with you, it's the best already, in the world, in my opinion. Still, I need to be alone. I cannot get too long. It's okay, I come out, see you now and then when I organize a time for you, but not to need to clean my house, nothing. I live in a cave, which is very good. It doesn't look perfect and clean, so I don't have to always keep it perfect and clean. It's a very good, like mud house style, you know, inside is mud. It's not wet mud, it's just like dry. So why worry? Clean it every day. It's dusty, it's dirt anyway. Very convenient. I like it. It suits my busy lifestyle very well. It's not like I'm attached to it, okay? I'm just happy that I found it. If I don't have it, if I have to live in a house, I will, okay? And I will act accordingly. But I'm just happy that I don't have to worry so much, dusting, polishing the furniture, you know, wiping the bathroom walls, nothing. No. They make me a very temporary kind of, construction kind of bathroom. Plastic or maybe metal painted on it, I don't know. After I bath, I just use hot water to sprinkle all over. I spray some vinegar or some soap, and then I spray the hot water because it's very small, just enough one person. I spray also my toilet and also rinse it with boil water. You know, boiling water I already have in the bathroom. Clean, perfect. Yeah. No need to do a lot of work. If I have to do more work, I don't think I can sit here, truly. We have only 24 hours. I'm not getting any younger either. Okay, so the two doctors, King, continue saying, in our mouths we have tasted many herbs, woods, metals, and stones of the Saha world, of our physical world. Saha is a name in Sanskrit terms for our world. Okay, they don't translate it, just as Saha world. because all the Buddhists understand that. Just like samadhi, you all understand. So sometimes I say samadhi, I don't translate it. So 108,000 flavors. Oh, there's a change here. 108, not 84,000, not 2,000. 108,000 flavors. We know in detail bitter, sour, salty, bland, sweet, and pungent flavors, and the like, in all their combinations and inherent changes. We have a throughout knowledge of whether they be cooling or warming, poisonous or non-poisonous, meaning they have to know all the healing property and the contradicting properties of all the herbs, the wood, the stone, whatever they use to combine to heal people. Okay, this is truly, a glimpse into a physician's world. In the old time, they don't test it on animals. They don't have that many. They cannot catch all the animals who test it. Nowadays, we're so cruel. We test it all on animals. Luckily, it's getting less and less now. Otherwise, my heart just cannot bear if I think about it. It's just so wrenching me, Okay, so the doctors in the old time, in our physical world, have to taste the thing themselves. Sometimes they know it's poison, but they have to still administer first on themselves, bit by bit. And sometimes they get poisoned. Yeah, sometimes they can cure themselves, sometimes not. But they have to administer on themselves first, taste it first, before they can, prescribe it to patients or try it on patients. These are the true doctors of the old time. They have to go and harvest the herbs and pick the stone, those stones with mineral property, healing property, and the wood, whatever. They have to do it all themselves. Or maybe just a few assistants. If the doctor are more famous, they have probably more disciples, and they help him also. But not like nowadays, not so easy. And they have to taste all that to see whether or not they heal them. First, they put poison or something that make the patient ill, and then they try the medicine, see how much in order to heal them. They think this may heal, but they're not for sure, you see. They're doctors, physical. They're not like gods or something. So they have to try it. You see? Try until they heal themselves. First, they have to get sick or get poisoned, and then they heal themselves. Sometimes they overdose because they don't know how much. Sometimes mistake, and maybe they die or gravely ill. This is a true fate of physicians. So we nowadays take all the doctors for granted. But they are also working very hard. You understand? They mingle among sick people, infectious patients, day in, day out. Sometimes got infected themselves. See? So these two physicians continue talking. While serving the thirst come one, we came to know that the nature of flavors is not empty and is not existent. Not empty, not existent. Nor is it the body or mind. Nor is it apart from body and mind. We became enlightened by discriminating among flavors. They concentrated, not like you discriminate by by your taste and then you enlighten. If it's so good, I go pick all the herbs, give you 2 different herbs, and you discriminate between them. Oh, this is peppermint, this is basilicum, and you be enlightened. It's not like that, okay? Otherwise, I can do that. Yeah? It's not. Who knows why? Just discriminating between the herbs flavor, they became enlightened. Who knows why? I'm not giving you a cup because, okay, you just have to learn. Why?
So that they don't get contaminated between each other?
They're not contaminated?
Yeah.
Anyone else? No cup, just your wisdom I want. Yeah.
Because it took their concentration to know the herbs.
I mean the concentration to discriminate?
Yes.
Yeah, that's one point, yes.
They know truly how to distinguish between two herbs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next one. Okay, you force me again, huh? Dig it out for me, huh? Okay, I pretend again that I know something. Buddha's blessing. You're next to the Buddha, yeah? Somehow you get some help from him invisibly, even if Buddha did not proclaim that. If you're next to somebody who shower, some water will sprinkle on you. If you go in a perfume shop, somebody spray perfume on this person, you're next to it, you also get a few drops, and you also smell something, huh? They follow the Buddha wholeheartedly. At that time, they even forsake their own jobs and fame and power over the patients and the world outside, family, and I think they became monks. Huh? They believe so much in the Buddha. They love the Buddha so much. They want to be with him, to learn from him, and then to help the world in a larger scale, not just by medicine. So they are so pure already. All of them here. They're not normal monks. They're Buddha's monks. They're next to his house every day as monks. They talk to him every day as monks. They listen to the Buddhas every day as monks. Yeah? They're begging for food only monks. They have only 2-3 robes monks. They have no house, no wife, no kids, no nothing monks. They are with the enlightened master monks. Okay? Right. So now, because of that, not because of the herb discrimination, you're sidetracked by their profession. Yeah? Just like the magician, they do some hula hula hop and you keep looking at their movement. You don't know the other thing they're doing. They distract you by one movement, while the other movement secretly they do something to show you something. Yeah, because you're distracted. You don't see where you should see. You just think, oh, medicine man, of course, the medicine, the herb. So we have to concentrate. Nah, you see that? Yeah. Got you. Got them. Yeah, distraction is our problem. Yeah. So it's not easy, huh? But of course you pretend you don't know so that I pretend I know. You want to give me all the credit, and I thank you for that. Good people, good heart. So good. Yeah, very charitable. Yeah? They don't want me to lose face, so they say, oh, we don't know. Just talk nonsense so that master says something. Thank you. Anyway, you just want to keep me here. That's what it is. Longer calendar. So that I can sit here all the time, be your bodyguard, babysitter. Yeah? So, you see that? All right. So, they were serving the thirst come one, you see, that's when they know the flavor is not empty, not existent, not this, not that, neither that. They were serving the thirst come one at that time. Yeah, giving him medicine or maybe some checking out, the body, is anything good? Maybe just a general checkup. Or maybe Buddha has some pain at that time or some coldness or something. And they were serving him. Know that, okay? It's not the normal, like they just sit there and smell in the herbs. Oh, enlightened. Wow, so cheap? No, they were with the Buddha and they were serving him even. Meaning taking care of him. Physically, personally, closely. Yeah? Maybe touching here, touching there. And at the same time, maybe just soon out by the Buddha's blessing. Meanwhile, we're halfway, still the hand still touching or making medicine, but the soul went up. Therefore, all pervasive and secret at the same time. Just like I see only one bottle and the other 4, I don't see. Truly, personal experience. How can you not see? If you see one bottle, then you see the other 4. Because they're together. Understand then? And if I didn't put it there, how come I return? They are there. Yeah. And same with the sofa or Taiwan become Europe. I call 3 people, our disciples. They all know it. I'm in Europe, still in Europe. No, Master, you're in Taiwan. Shihu, master, Shihu. 3 persons confirmed with me. And then slowly it fade off, and then I recognize the same thing again, the same Shihu. But it wasn't same to me before that. And I was working in my office. It's not like I sit in meditation, nothing to do, dreaming about Europe, reminiscing about Europe, miss Europe, nostalgic about it. No, I was busy working on my desk and looking out the window and say, huh? Where am I? Like Europe, not the Siu that I knew. I know my place. I've been there many years. How can I not recognize my own office and my place outside, Same trees, same yard. Even if we change the trees, nothing changed. Maybe the tree grow bigger now than 10 years before, but it's still same surrounding. I walk in, walk out every day for years. How can I not know? Now you know that, okay? So because of that, otherwise I would not understand what they mean here, or how come secret and pervasive at the same time. It is like that. It's truly, what's saying in here is the truth. It's not fairy tale, nothing. It's very simple, logical. You can be in 2 worlds at the same time. Many worlds and physical worlds at the same time. And that is for sure. So therefore, they were serving the thirst come one. You see, they were checking out on the Buddha, administer medicine, or checking out on his health. Okay? And of course, you're so near to the Buddha. Huh? Yeah? What would you get? Huh? Yeah? All right, so simple, right? Because normally they have been tasting herbs for eons already. They say kalpas already. Thousands, millions of years they've been physicians, tasting all kind of herbs already. It's not the first time. So when they were tasting or checking out the herbs for the Buddha, only at that time they suddenly realized, not the same, huh? It not come from this, and not come from that, and not from here, not from there either. Suddenly they realized that, how can? Thousands of kalpas passed already. Only now they realize it. So it cannot be that they concentrate on the medicine or herbs, nada. You have to listen, okay? 1, 2 words difference make a big difference of the meaning. So the third come one sealed and certified us brothers and named us as Bodhisattva physician king and superior physician. Of course, they are superior now. They are not just tasting the herbs, but they know the empty nature, the illusion of nature, of anything, including the herbs and the medicine. Yeah? They know the illusion, nature of our world. That's what it is. So the Buddhas, of course, this is a superior physician. Not normal, not just knowing the herbs, but knowing the true nature of herbs and all things. We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who have taken time to record the Buddha's teaching after the master's nirvana, and also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. And we have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present, and future. May their merit be immense. May they be liberated forever. Thank you. Wow. That's very good that I can relax a little bit among you. I feel all of you who came today are very good. Yeah, I feel that way, and I was very happy. Very, very happy. Because sometimes a few worms, rot the apples. And I don't like that. I never like that. It's ruin the atmosphere for everybody else, for most people, and I don't like that. I do forgive. I forgive all the time, immediately. Forgiving and having around is different, okay? I told you already, I can forgive the mosquito who bites me, but I don't go and look for mosquito and pat his head or hug him and say, oh, I forgive you. Yeah? And if a snake bites you, okay, you run to see the doctor quick. Don't stay here and pat him and, oh, snake, you okay? You also have Buddha nature. I forgive you. Or if the tiger there, you run, okay? If he bites you already, especially, you run. You don't stay there, oh, tiger, I forgive you. Or you already run, go get doctor, already heal yourself, don't go and look for the tiger. And say, oh, you know, a few days ago you bit me, I forgive you. Come have a hug. Are you hungry still? Okay? Yeah. Forgive what? You turn the other cheek. The cheek is okay, but not the tiger. Not the tiger fang. Huh? Turn the other cheek, okay, another day, but not the tiger fang, and not go look for another person who beat you the other day. Say, here's another cheek, brother. You forgot. You forgive is okay, yeah, but don't go and show another cheek and say, you forgot the other cheek. And tell him, you know, Jesus say, if you beat me once, slap me one cheek, I have to give you another here. Here it is. I'm a follower of Jesus. Go slap me another cheek. Yeah. You must have compassion and wisdom, both, not just compassion, okay? Wisdom is important. I told you many stories, huh? Yeah. One snake, you know, follow a teacher, become enlightened. They all can, huh? The animals, they also can preach to you even. Any animal's kingdom, they have one teacher. And they listen to that teacher in their level, okay? So they also are enlightened in their way, okay? Maybe 4 level or 3rd level teacher, but they have a teacher. All animals group have, okay? Or kingdom have. A race, you know, animal race, they have one. So I told you many stories, you know. There was one poisonous snake, you know. And he followed a teacher, so he didn't bite anymore. He became good and quiet. But one day the teacher came back and saw him beaten black and blue, half dead. Teacher said, what happened to you? The snake said, oh, the children, they came and they swing me around and pick me up and throw me on the rock and all that. So I became like this. So the teacher said, oh, why did you do anything? You told me I should not be violent. I should not bite. Then the teacher said, I told you not to bite, but I didn't say to you not to hiss. You don't have to be violent. Yeah? You don't have to be angry, but you can react accordingly, okay? So that people also leave you alone. Otherwise, the people also create karma if they harass you for no reason. Huh? Defense, self-defense have many ways. Yeah? Doesn't have to be violent, no? Okay? But have to defend yourself. Like, okay, I'm a practitioner, okay? But I lock my house. Why do I have to have God in front of my house? One more person working. I just lock, okay? Don't say, Master, why are you scared of you? I'm not scared. I just take care of myself, okay? So you don't worry, so that nothing can happen, even if it never happened. Prevention is always good. Don't tempt people. Don't leave your money all over the place and tell people, money is laying all over my house, you know. I know you're honest. I don't care. How you know? Okay? Why tempt people? Understand? Yeah. Also the same with the clothing. That's why you should wear, you know, more decent clothes, yeah? Not too tight trousers to come in here and showing everything that you got. They don't come here to see what you got. Yeah? Try just to wear more decent clothes. Maybe buy some tunic when you come here, okay? Loose clothes, more comfortable to meditate. I know you used to wearing, tight things at home. It's easy, convenient to work at home. I know that. Buy a couple of tunic, okay? Like cover up to the knees or something like that. Loose, yeah? Not tight, airy, easy to meditate, cool, okay? Not sweaty. It's not obligation, it's just an advice. It's better for you, okay? Nowadays, many women wearing things is too poorly, nah? Not that they don't have money, they just wear it poorly. If you want people to respect you, respect yourself first. Understand? If you want people to, hands off you, you prevent it. Huh? Okay? Because sometimes I see some young girls, they don't understand much. They like to go with the fashion. They wear clothes almost like nothing, okay? And it's winter. Up here is all open door, freedom. Down here from almost at the hip, below, also freedom. It's very good to have freedom. But freedom means also responsibility. Take care of yourself so that you are safe. You're safe. It may be good looking according to your opinion, but it may be also meaning something else for the men, or even for other women. Women are not all women. Yeah, just like men are not all men. Yeah, it's not their fault. It's just their karma like that. Their karma, and they've been born like that. They've been programmed like that. Okay. I think we should go, huh? Yeah. I'm going now. Down. Look good, though. They are sweet. Yeah? Brush your teeth. At least rinse with water. So you don't get too strong. Okay? Within 20 minutes. Because the bacteria will be there. Within 20 minutes after eating anything, you should brush your teeth. Or if you don't have, quickly then rinse as much as you can. Floss. Good night then. Love you. I appreciate your attention and you're really trying very hard. Thank you so much. I'm not sure if I can try as hard as you, if I am you. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. See you. Yeah, all of you. Love. All of you. God bless. Buddha bless.
સૌહાર્દપૂર્ણ દર્શકો, અમે તમારા સહવાસની પ્રશંસા કરીએ છીએ. આજના કાર્યક્રમ શીર્ષક સુરંગામા સૂત્ર બોધના 25 સાધન સત્ર 1 5 ભાગનો ભાગ 5 માસ્ટર અને શિષ્યો વચ્ચેના કાર્યક્રમમાં વધુ સકારાત્મક કાર્યક્રમ માટે કૃપા કરીને સુપ્રીમ માસ્ટર ટેલિવિઝન જોતા રહો. તમારા મન શાંત રહે અને તમારા આત્માઓમાં અદ્ભુત સંગીતની જાગૃતિ થાય.
Amicable viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled
The Surangama Sutra, 25 Means to Enlightenment, Session 1, Part 5 of 5,
on Between Master and Disciples. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming.
May your minds be tranquil and awaken to the wonderful music of your souls.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.